Here's another item I've been given the privilege of reviewing. It's an auto darkening welding helmet. This is not something I've used, the sort of thing that I've used before. I've been kind of old school with my welding. I use a wire feed welder, and I used to have a welding helmet, and then I wound up using goggles for a while, which I would get a little sunburn on my cheeks if I used them too much. So I really did need another helmet, and this kind of made its way towards me for reviewing. And I think it's a good product. It certainly serves me. It's got some good features. It's made by Forney, which is, you know, this stuff's made in China. I don't know what to say about the difference between brands. You know, they probably just spec them out the way they want them, the graphics and whatever. It does have batteries you can change. It's got a recharge solar panel here, and you can change the batteries out. So in reading about some of these, I read that maybe some of the lower end ones, like you couldn't even take the battery out. So like if the battery goes bad, you have to throw it away or something. I don't know. It's got on this side it's DIN settings from 9 to 13. 9 being, I guess, for like grinding and stuff like that, and 13 being for kind of more intense welding applications. On this side, it has high and low settings for what's gonna provoke it into going dark. On the high setting, you can wave your hand in front of it and it'll flash dark. On the low setting, it won't do that at all. It's pretty lightweight. That's nice about it, and it's new, so it smells kind of unpleasant. It smells like those pool toys, all right, that you get for kids. And it's got this geared mechanism, so you can adjust the tension. You know, with this, I mean, you can see through it. You can see through it when you're using it, so you're not always going to have to be flipping it up to see what you're doing. But you know, remember the old style. You know, you flip it up and then you use your chin to bring it down. So you could do that with this by loosening these and like that. You know, if you want to do it like guys do it in the movies, but that's not really necessary with the see-through. With the auto darkening panel, the head strap is very adequate. You know, it's adequate considering the lightweight of the helmet. If the helmet was heavier, I'd want more padding and stuff like that on the strap. It also comes with two plates, replacement front plates, which I assume are like polycarbonate or something like that, because this stuff's going to get scratched up from, you know, grinding debris and stuff like that. So you'll need to replace them. It comes with instructions. It comes in this kind of package. Here you can see on the other side of my shop, I have this work light here in the middle, and I have this rigged to a foot switch. And I'm going to try and put the camera inside the helmet. All right, I hope you can see the work light there in the center. I'm going to hit this. I'm going to hit the switch, and the work light's going to come on. There we go. It went black. Okay. Now that is on the setting for high sensitivity setting. On low sensitivity setting, it might not do that, and it's also set to 13 on the welding sensitivity. I'll do that again. So this is maximum. This is maximum darkening, and I'm gonna have to crank the welding sensitivity down to, or the you know, light setting or whatever, down to 9. So you can see that's what 9 looks like. All right, and if I change the setting to low sensitivity, with darkening of 9, well, that's what it does. And if I turn this up, I'm kind of having to hold this with my chin. I just turn the setting up to all the way to 13, and actually on low sensitivity it doesn't really seem to change that much with the light, but of course, you know, welding is probably brighter than this work light, which is, I don't know, 300 watts or something like that. So I hope this gives you some idea of how well it works and how quickly it pops on.